Hi guys, welcome to today's video. This is an unplanned video. I did not wake up this morning with the intent to film a video, but I did wake up this morning and I was watching one of the content creators I really enjoy. Kelly Gooch is her channel, and she was doing her video today, and she had the most beautiful, almost taupey look. And so anyway, she used the Persona Identity palette, and I don't have that. I do have the Persona Identity 2 palette, which I've never played with. But anyway, so I was like, you know what? I want to play in some makeup today. So I just went to digging and swatching, and I'm gonna this one out. So I'm going to dip into my ColourPop Bare Necessities palette and see if I can create a taupey look to go nowhere. I'm going to prime using the Ace Beauté eyeshadow primer, and I will fast forward this. Okay, now that my face is on, let's work on these eyes. Let's see. This palette is the first palette from ColourPop in this size. This was the first one that I had, and I think the Stone Cold Fox came out first, but they were more cool, which, looking back, I kind of wish I do have that, or wish I did get that, because I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with cool tones. But this one has some cool tone shades in it as well, but I really enjoy this palette. It is very messy, though. So I'm going to start out using the shade. Let's go in using this shade Full Expose, which is this shade. It's a cream color, but it's almost a cooler cream, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to sweep that over my lids a little bit. Kind of ran a little bit of powder, what was left on my brush, over my lids. Now, there's so many choices. Oh, I'm going to go in with, I'm going to jump over here and go in with this shade, which is On Holiday. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? And I'm just going to lightly lay that down. A little bit of that color. It is very cool toned, which is not normally my choice. I'm going to take a smaller brush, but I'm going to take it on this brush. This just happens to be here. And try to get a little bit more of a precise placement right here. If you notice when I do my eye looks, I focus mainly on the end of my eye. The front of my eye, just it really has a hard time holding any shadow. Okay, I don't know if you can really see that, if it's really showing up. It's showing up to me a little bit, and that's what I wanted. Just a very light wash with the start out small. I am going to dip into Banter, which is this shade, which is just a tad deeper. And I'm going to kind of lay that on my lid a little bit. Just a little bit. And I like to blend up over that my bone is right there. This one's a very powdery shade. And the same thing, I like to brush up against that bone to create a little bit more room up here. I have a scar there, so okay, yeah, I like that. Just a little bit of contour on the eyes. That's just perfect for me. That's just the right amount. Now, I want to go in. I guess I'm kind of just going to keep it right here in this top row. I'm going to go in with this one first, which is Rumored, and then I'm going to go in with Silk Teddy. I use this one quite a bit. I don't think I've ever used this one except to swatch it. And I'm going in with Rumored first. And I am going to wet the brush. That's so pretty. Now I'm going in with, I'm going to use this same brush, a little bit of Silk Teddy. This is a crumbly shade. I might be making a mistake here, but and I'm just going to kind of take that from the inner all the way to the center. So it's overlapping that first shade a little bit. Gosh, that's such a pretty shade. And I don't think I'm going to do anything to my lower lash line. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I don't really feel like I want to. I want to keep this light, almost. Just blending that out a little bit. And I may take that shade Idle Hour, which was the very first shade, that's the shade, and pop that under my brow bone as well as the inner corner. Just very lightly. And when I do my inner corner, I don't like to actually physically put it on the inner corner, more or less the side of my nose. And just a tad bit. That was a little too much. But I'll kind of blend it all over. I'm even going to take some of that shade and put it there. I like to put highlighter here on my nose when I proceed to do it precisely. I think it kind of draws away from the entire, because I don't typically contour my nose, but I do like when the light hits for it to kind of hit here and focus a little bit on my eyes. And kind of diffuse that a little bit. I wiped my brush off. All right, that is it. I'm very happy with this look. I wanted to do a taupey look, and this was my take on it. And I, using my ColourPop Bare Necessities, using what I had. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I'm able to make it short and sweet. Okay, guys. Till I see you again, be beautiful, be kind. Bye, guys.